So what we've got here today to show you all is our product line. It's real unique that I'm actually here at the factory because I'm going to get to show you everything from our CL series, our Shadow series, Night series, traffic flow boards, all the products that I might not necessarily always have on my truck, and give you some good information on that. So I'm going to lead off with the biggest to the smallest, and then I'm going to go to the most portables. So in the biggest category we've got available to us is our CL series. This is going to be a 12-foot tall tower with a maximum of 8 heads. In different configurations, everything you see before you is going to be AC power, but DC power has become tremendously popular with our product line. And even this biggest tower we've got here in a different configuration is going to be available in DC power. A couple features that's on this tower that make it unique is the availability of wireless controllers so that you can operate the light tower remotely away from the vehicle and not necessarily always tethered, which is our standard, to the vehicle. Where we see this option utilized most frequently is going to be on like heavy rescues or hazmats where the incident commander can throw this in their coat pocket and then be able to walk out remotely, and if they need to readjust the light, instead of getting on the radio and saying, hey, turn it to the left, turn it to the right, they can simply pull out the remote control and move it themselves. Everything you're going to see here today is actually powder coat black. Our standard is gunmetal gray, but black has become incredibly popular, as we all know, on the fire trucks. So we are people pleasers. We can do everything from custom paint to match the finish of the truck to powder coat red, black, or gunmetal gray. Everything else will be wet paint, and all we need there is going to be the paint code of the apparatus to be able to match it. That way you get a good clean finish on top of the truck, and it makes it look better, if you will. It gives it that parade finish, is what most people are referred to. So this is the standard controller, 15-foot umbilical cord, 360 degrees of continuous rotation. The next in line is actually going to be our Night 2 series. Now this is our most popular sold light tower. This is utilizing some new heads from FRC. Unique quick tidbit of information there. We actually partnered with FRC to develop an exclusive FRC Eco to us. So this is actually brighter than their standard Eco. It's 17,000 lumens instead of their commercially available 15,000 lumens. So just a hair brighter. It is a very economical light. Has a fantastic spot and flood combination. This is probably the light head for all budgetary reasons that we're going to promote and lead with. Has a lifetime warranty on it. Just a really good all-around fixture. I've been very impressed with both the depth and the penetration of the spot, but the width of the flood for the bang for the buck. So it's a really good light head. Same thing as earlier, press and hold these two buttons. Again, we do have the ability to rotate the light simultaneously. One thing to note here, I'll rotate it around so you can see it, is so frequently we think of light towers as trying to get the light up and down. If you'll notice there, we actually go beyond 90 degrees. So if you're working in a hilly terrain, you have the ability to cast light above the vehicle up a hillside as well. So using the wall over there as the shadow point, you can actually see the spot is about halfway up that wall. This one here does have a different colored stroke. This one has green, because we all know historically in the fire service has always signified command vehicles. So again, that's a pretty popular option for us. Just depends upon where the light tower is being mounted at. Same thing as earlier, we have the ability to rotate the bottom row of lights on this 6-head tower. Same thing as I was mentioning earlier, people often ask, why don't we rotate those other two? Well, if you rotate that middle row of lights to put it on the back side of the tower, you've got 2 light heads on the back. Simply rotate the tower around, and you've got that amount of light on the back. So that's why we only rotate that bottom row of lights. Same feature as earlier, we simply press the T button, it's going to auto park itself. But in our Night series, our actually most popular sold size And you'll see this in the next light tower we go to is a Shadow Slim, is actually the Night Slim. So that's utilizing high-vis LED bar lights and gives you the ability to put this within a 13-inch width space. What that's great for is condensed pump panels where you're trying to reduce the overall length of the vehicle, but also if you've got a custom cab with a raised roof, in a lot of cases you may be able to put this between the light bar and the raised roof section of the cab so that you're utilizing the most amount of space without taking up valuable space on the truck. The Shadow Slim is going to be 4.5 feet tall. It is a single arm tower, so this will rotate 355. It will not do circles like the two previous. Again, as I was mentioning here, the bar lights. So if this were on the Night Series, what you would see is you would have these two on the outer side, outer perimeter of the tower. Then you would have a much smaller one here on the inside of the tower. That gives you a 60-40 combination spot flood mix. So you got good penetration but good width also in a very condensed package. How we're able to achieve that is, if you see here, this is all that's actually on the tower. The relay box itself can be mounted externally wherever all your electronics are on the truck. But so again, back to the relay box, you mount that separately anywhere on the truck that you have room, wherever your electrical components are. And that's how we're able to reduce that overall width of the tower to get it in such a tight spot. Shadow Series is also available in a wide body as well, so it would be able to be mounted just like the Night Series was, with your lens mounted like this instead of like this. With the Slim Series, there is no backlight. You turn on left side, right side with it. Really good package for any type of condensed front panel situation that you're trying to achieve.